decided on 800,000 coronavirus deaths. If you haven't taken on your responsibility, why haven't you asked China to do more to be transparent on the origin?
Mr. President!
These are one of those. Those are ones that are bomb-proof.
Kentucky. By the way, I was my neighbor was Mayfield. Thank you for being here.
Where are they? Where's the children?
We're going to build back better.
Where the
back. I promise.
Where they at? This is our family. What the fuck are you here for?
We know you love Mayfield. We know you love Mayfield. Yes, he does.
Entirely, and leaving our landscape almost unrecognizable. This town is part of who I am. I spent Christmases on a porch that, thank God, is still standing, not too far from here. My granddad would put me on his tractor and drive me around town, which is a pretty big deal for a little kiddo. I buried my kin right here in town, just down the road. To me, this was always a safe place. Bad things did not happen here.
I kid and say the best thing that ever came out of Kentucky was my sister-in-law, and she's all blue. She went to UK, then she went to Duke Law School, and she married my brother. We're all thankful to everybody for her marrying my brother. And at any rate, so you got to remember me as long as it takes to support your state, your local leaders, and as you recover and rebuild, because you will recover and you will rebuild. You know, the scope and scale of this destruction is almost beyond belief. When you look around here, it's just almost beyond belief. These tornadoes devoured everything in their path. And, you know, as I flew over here in the helicopter, you can look down and you see a house 20 yards away from a house that's devastated, and the house is in good shape. I mean, it's just, tornadoes are such devastating storms. The fact is, I'm going to make sure the federal government steps up and makes sure we do every single thing. For years and years, as U.S. Senator and then as Vice President, I come from Delaware, we have a lot of serious storms. Hurricanes, oceans rising, a whole range of things. But you know what? It always took a long time. There's no reason why it should take any time. We have the wherewithal to get it done. And we're going to get every single thing you need. And I'm going to make sure the federal government does what's needed.
Yes, I am so glad you Oh, God bless you.
Yes, we are.
No, he can't deny.
You couldn't deny it. No, I couldn't deny it.
And I intend to do whatever it takes as long
That's why I didn't say that. We're going to fix it.
You gonna help us, Joe?
Pues anda, puedo truquearme.
You gonna help us?
Back up a little bit.
Back up. Somebody give him a Mayfield hat. Mr. Cardinal, get on.
Biden, we know you grew up in Mayfield, Delaware. We appreciate you coming to Mayfield, Kentucky.
By the way, I wasn't my neighborhood, Mayfield.
Thank you for being here. Thank you, President.
Keep the faith. We're going to build back. I promise.
This is our family. What are you there for?
We know you love Mayfield.
Please help
We know you love
Mayfield.
Mayfield.
We love Mayfield.
Don't move.
He's gonna come this way, don't worry.
Yeah, he'll come.
Yeah, that's
He's got on the blue shirt, right? Under that white.
Yeah, he's got. All right.
I'm gonna get myself.
There he goes. There he goes.
Oh my gosh, you did.
Give over the president. Give over the president.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Biden!
That's the first time I've been in a picture with the president.
Okay.
We appreciate you coming. Thank you for our president.
Yes.
Thank you for coming, President Biden. Mr. President, what do you say to the Kentucky? We have a lot of work to do.
What you need? You're good, buddy. What you guys are ready? Oh man.
Got him, Mom?
That's awesome.
Mr. President.
No, hold on at all. No, we're going to fix it.
Let's go, buddy. You're good. Go ahead.
Mr. President, what do you say to the people of Kentucky?
Back up a little bit. Back up. Back up. Let's go.
Mr. President, you gonna help us build back better? You're up in Mayfield, Delaware. We appreciate you coming to Mayfield, Kentucky.
Where's
By
the
the way, I wasn't
children?
my neighborhood, Mayfield.
Trying to fall.
Thank you for being
Where
here.
are they? Where's the children?
We're gonna build back better.
We're
Where
going
the
to build
fall?
back. I promise.
Where they at?
This is our family.
What are you here for?
We know you love Mayfield. We know you love Mayfield. Yes, God.
Okay. That was awesome. That was awesome.
And let's listen into the president right now.
That's the thing you've seen. I meant in terms of, I started off thinking in damage. And they said the way you all come together, the way people just come out of nowhere to help as a community. And that's what we're supposed to be doing. That's what America's supposed to be. There's no red tornadoes or blue tornadoes. There's no red states or blue states when this stuff starts to happen. And I think, at least in my experience, it either brings people together or really knocks them apart. Moving you together here. It's, but look, one thing I'll say, and I want to hear from all of you, is that, and I know governor and the former governor have been through this before, But immediately after disaster is a time when people are really, really moving and trying to help each other and trying to get things done. But after a month, after 6 weeks, after 2 months, people can get themselves to the point where they get fairly depressed about what's going on, particularly our young kids, particularly people who've lost somebody. And so I just want you to know the help that we're able to offer.